Folks, the feast centers have had a rough go ever since their founder, Martin Lee, turned out to be the mad bomber known as Mr. Nate. But I believe in feast.
Perspective of Mikasa. Finally, some focus on Mikasa. I feel like it's been so long. For perspective a bit more. You guys who have been watching this channel for a while know that I love Mikasa. I shipped her with Eren, and this chapter was quite an emotional roller coaster for me, to say the least. Anyway, through the flashback, we get to witness the very first time that the scouts encountered Marley and the outside world in general. Better yet, more of Levi and our friends.
The High Line wasn't this nice when we hit a capsule in the wall here. Man, time flies.
If anyone was Mikasa's rival for best girl in my heart, it was definitely Sasha, and I just... No, shut up, I'm not gonna cry. Moving on. As the scouts disembark from the steamship and step foot on the continent for the first time, they experience quite a culture shock. They are unfamiliar with the way the Marleyan society works.
You can't let that feast truck get looted. They need those supplies.
Their entire lives.
The bunk's here! Hold him up while I get this thing open! Spider-Man can't save you! Only opening this door can!
Others like Sasha, Cody, and others are pretty bad at it. They basically attack.
I think they called their friend!
A cow or a horse. They better hope that country bumpkins and hold them for later. Because if anyone figures out
Get away with that!
you will recall that the non-Marleyan country was originally taken over by Marley. He was then
He's in my face!
army. He is now secretly working against Marley, and we have seen him before at the present time as one of the most...
I'm gonna break you!
Fighting against Marley on Terra. He leads the scouts to the Azumabito residence, and it is clear that something was meaning. They risk bringing so many islanders all the way here.
How you like this?
Inside the enemy lair.
No way in hell I'm letting you in.
It is a very, very dangerous attack.
Make their favorite. Make it cheesy. Make it cheesier.
Hold on! Open the hell up! I'm not gonna ask again!
Make crustiness.
I'll make this simple! You wanna live? Open the damn door!
People are trusting the street.
Petty crimes, major crimes, these guys will stoop to anything.
Need some help! Worry about Spider-Man later!
Brash.
Open the hell up! I'm not gonna ask again! No way in hell I'm letting you in!
No.
Nowhere to run! Make this easy for me and I'll let you go!
Hello. Strangely like... I'm
Shut it!
hello, 5 stars.
Supplies! Grab the supplies!
Sasha and Cody stand
I'll
out
make
by
this
showing
simple!
their
You wanna
wilderness,
live? Open the damn door!
Levi expresses concern that they are drawing too much attention.
Ready Spider-Man can't save you! Only opening this door can!
Nowhere near as excited as Doctor.
I'm stuck!
After all, Aaron always dreamed of the outside world, of journeying beyond the walls, beyond the ocean, and discovering things.
I'll make this simple! You wanna live? Open the damn door!
Aaron seems extremely passive and apathetic. He seems almost sad. This could be because he's seen the memories that his father has in Marley, or because he's seen future memories, or some combination of the two. At that point, a refugee child from yet another nation that was attacked by Marley attempts to take Sasha's wallet. That stops him from making out with the law, but this attracts a lot of the attention of the Marleyan crowd. Rob is immediately vicious towards the child.
Supplies! Grab the supplies!
Even execution in order to set an example for the other immigrants and refugees. Sasha and the scouts try to calm the situation down, saying that her wallet is fine and the child is punished. What about the fact that other countries have conducted experiments with alien blood, and this child might even have blood from the devils mixed in. Therefore, the child must be done away with because he might pose a danger to the native Marleyans. This scene is short, but very important in my opinion, because it shows the mentality and the culture of the Marleyans. First of all, these are not Marleyan soldiers. These are normal, everyday people in the streets. And they're not just racist and hateful towards the Eldians. They're also racist and hateful...
We're clear. You can unlock the door.
Thank you. Now you get back to swinging around looking badass.
I'll remember this.
towards other nations and races,
Hey, Genki.
including the immigrants and refugees from the countries that they
confess something.
themselves conquered by force. Marley is literally responsible for why these people are refugees.
Okay,
Marley
while you were
brought
sleeping
war
in,
and destruction
I kind of
to their country.
played speeding on a
And
gun.
still they show no
Didn't I
sympathy
send you
or
last
empathy
spring,
for
or...?
The one on your
their
laptop.
first instinct is to attack and eliminate everyone who is different from them.
thought it
And
was
they
cool.
always seem to
I
use
love the
Eldians
part with
and
the
Eldian
expanding
blood
deck
as some
regions.
sort of ever-present
You made it to the third
boogeyman
level?
that justifies all of their terrible actions. I'm not going to make a direct historical comparison because of YouTube censorship of any even slightly controversial topic, but I'm sure you can pick up on that historical comparison as well. Levi feels bad for the child and picks him up and walks away with him. The crowd of Marleyans asks, what is he doing? But he tries to make the argument that Sasha is actually his sister, and all of this was just some sibling teasing, not a real case of ping-pong. Angry Marleyans aren't buying it, but Levi and the scouts
You made it to
running
third
away from the
level?
crowd and saving
Yeah.
the child from
What?
their
Did I beat your high score?
No,
Scouts
it
allow
should be
the child to
impossible.
escape
I
with the
deleted that
wallet
level because it
nonetheless,
breaks the game
and then they all make their way to the
I gotta go test some
Azumabito
stuff.
residence.
Bye.
Yomi Azumabito explains that due to advancements in
I was
technology,
really glad you
it
called.
has now become possible to conduct
I needed
blood
a break.
tests in order to determine who is descended from Eldian
Oh,
and
just
therefore a subject of the year.
stuff.
Back when the Eldian Empire was at its peak,
So, I went to your folks' old shop. I thought you might be there. It looked like there might have been some kind of fight just before I got there. I went inside, looked around, found out about Rick.
as a result, establishing alliances with other nations will be
So sorry.
for the people of Paradise Island. Everyone fears and
What else did you find out?
because of the legacy of the Eldian Empire and
I
because
wanna
of their
help you.
ability to turn into titans.
But you gotta talk to me.
That they can find some peaceful solution, a solution that avoids Zeke's plan and an all-out war against
I'm really sorry your mom got hurt at her rally. If that new Spider-Man hadn't shown up, everyone would have been fine. Please don't try to talk me out of this. I know what I'm
I
doing.
assume that this is some sort of conference that involves representatives from various different countries discussing ways to
Good.
prevent war and promote peace
So,
and economic prosperity.
that's my
Kind
big
of like the
secret.
international forums and
That's why I've been
summits
so
that we
busy.
have in our
What's your excuse?
Well, school, volunteering at Feast.
You're always busy with stuff like that. What's the
The real reason is I've been taking on a lot more responsibilities than I can handle lately. Made me push my friends away. But I'm here to fix that. Maybe I could join your club? Crew? Team?
I don't know.
You know, Rick was... He was the best. I get why you're doing this. If you want my help, I'm all in. If not, no worries. Your secret is safe with me.
You're a good friend, Miles. Okay, let's go.
Where?
Aaron mentions that this camp is where those who lost their homes because of the war are now live.
You know I'm not good with heights.
You'll be fine. I'll be watching. You'll need to prove yourself to the underground. I'll show you how when we get to Fisk Tower.
You're set up in the Kingpin's office space?
After he went to prison, the Fed seized his property. They haven't gotten around to selling it, so we moved in.
Because of the war, and more specifically, because of the shifters sent by Marley to destroy walls.
How'd you get involved in all of this? The underground, the Tinkerer.
Tinkerer's a nod to my role. I built everything. The masks, the weapons.
Programmable matter.
Right. The underground tried to rob my granddad's shop and saw what I was working on. We made a deal.
I know you're after Krieger, but what do they get out of it? Besides guns?
Notoriety. They want to be so well known, they can get away with anything.
And you're good with that?
I can't take on Roxxon alone. Come on. You need to jump from the crane to the balcony. Show them you're fearless.
They're watching?
Through the windows. You have to do this. Come on, you'll be fine.
Depending on what choices Aaron decides to make. This idea of freedom versus predestination is likely going to play a more important role.
Gotta do this without giving away in Spider-Man.
We know what Grisha said to Zeke. That Aaron is going to do something horrible and unspeakable. Something beyond anything that he had even imagined. So is Aaron destined to do this? Or can he choose to take a different path? And if he is not free to choose, then is he free at all? Even if he succeeded in destroying all his enemies at once, would he be free even then? His entire
Gotcha.
No, get out.
Aaron then asks Mikasa asks her why she concerns herself so much.
So am I officially in the club
because
now?
she was saved by him
Sure.
as a child?
But
Is it because
watch
they're
me back.
family?
These guys
Then he
take a while to
suddenly
warm up
asks,
to new people.
what am I to you?
Here it is,
Mikasa looks
where the plan
confused
comes
and flushed.
together.
She is clearly flushed.
So,
She
your
simply
plan.
answers, you are family.
How does Newfound
She
fit in?
literally family zone.
You're saying you stole a ship?
Then the other
Stole one
scouts.
canister. I'm making some adjustments.
Is it because she was saved by him as a child?
Take today to
Is it
settle
because
in.
they're
Right.
suddenly asks, what am I to you? Mikasa looks confused and flushed. She is clearly blushing, but she simply answers,
man.
you are family.
You built
She
all
literally
these?
family zone. Then the other scouts show up, also concerned about
Is
Aaron
that a
and what he's
programmable
up
matter
to,
sword?
and then all of them
New
are
enemies,
invited into
new
one of the
solutions.
tents by the
You mean
refugees.
Spider-Man, right?
The refugees generously offer food. They will sit together and break bread. Eventually they start drinking alcohol and they party again.
How many times do I have to explain it to him? Miles, I need to deal with something. Hang here, okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
And Levi's face
Now's my
pretty much
chance.
says it all about what
Gotta figure out where she's keeping
about
it.
this whole situation. The
Might be
following
able to
day,
find some clues in
National
here.
Forum in front of a large crowd, a representatives of the people who are fighting for the right of employees calls for sympathy and passion for those in Marley
This stuff from
blood.
Martin
But
Lee's
then,
gang?
he goes on to say that the aliens on the continent are just victims of the alien empire's crimes. And that the
These
ones
guys are
who
real
should have been
trained to take
spied
down
from the
aliens.
beginning are those
Wonder where
devils
they
from
train.
Paradise Island. The man calls those aliens who went to the island 100 years ago the true enemies and the ones who should be detested. And several
attacks
people
getting
appeared
the
to grab
underground
the
right
cheer
press.
as the scouts look on and shocked. Clearly, there was no intention of ever making peace with
lugging it around. Maybe they brought it here.
The island. The Eldians of the island are constantly just being used as scapegoats and as an outlet for all the hate in the world.
This, a supply crate?
This organization that allegedly fights for the rights of the mother here is apparently
Look,
fighting
a challenge. It's a lot of cash.
Even more downstairs. Old man's basically funding us. But if you like something,
More downstairs. That sounds promising.
you folks never seen weapons like these before. How long you been with the underground?
It's devil's breath.
Yeah, we're gonna suck now. Rushing those fools.
Ripping those jackets up after the kick that. We need one person.
This one's not happening.
People can't tell us that.
looking completely different.
We need one person to go in this tier.
Dinosaur absolutely warping inside with the colossal thing. It also has sharp bubbles poking out of its back, just like the ears originally taken, which seems to be a clear indication that and you can't blame because of this. You can never underestimate the power of an anime wife and the influence she has on her anime Mondo. As Mikasa is thinking all of this, we see the colossal wall titan walking away from the scouts, and we see Aaron's titan looking completely different than it looks like some gigantic dinosaur titan, absolutely warping inside with the colossal titan. It also has sharp bubbles getting out of the back, like the ears of the titan, which seems to be a clear indication of the titan power. Ear's power is now active within Aaron, but he what is it? Colossal titan large in the direction of Aaron's gigantic titan. Then suddenly Armin realizes that Aaron is being controlled by the colossal titan. The allied forces
This, but not like this. Secret rooms. Good place to hide a deadly fuel source. Might be using Fizz secret rooms on the ground level.
Break time's over, kids. Group 2, head downstairs for training.
Sounds like where I need to go.
Armin realizes that releasing all of the colossal titans is really overkill if Aaron's goal is just to destroy the allied forces gathering in Marley. He could have only released a small portion of it if he wanted to defend the island from one invading army.
You're up early.
US Cellular is giving away the latest phone free with no hidden requirement, so I did not want to miss it.
Actually, you can get the latest phone free all season long.
In the market for any camping gear, only been used once.
Get the
Who are you
latest phones
texting?
free with the plan of your choice and no
my mom.
required phone trade-ins all season long. US
Yeah,
Cellular, upgrade to standard.
she needs me at home.
Right now? Really?
Yeah, her wrist is in a cast. I need to help with dinner.
Did you tell her I'm...
You think about going for a ride?
Thanks.
It's the worst that can happen.
You can head out that way. See you back here soon?
Definitely.
All of the subjects of the year at the same time hear the same voice. It is Aaron's voice, and Mikasa appears to be hearing it as well, even though she is a Packerman, which is in itself very interesting. This means that if Levi is alive,
Let's see if they keep their secrets downstairs.
as well. Aaron explains he's using the fountain power to
Genki,
address all the
I'm in the
subjects of
vents.
the year at the
Nice.
same time.
Did you find out where they're hiding the new form?
Not yet, but I saw Finn head toward the basement, so I'm gonna try and follow her.
Hey, when you're crawling through vents, do you ever feel like you're in a movie and start humming suspenseful music to yourself? And then think about getting caught, put into a cell suspended over an alligator pit, and then making a bomb out of gum wrappers to escape?
Wait, what? No!
Cool, just curious.
Okay, I'm in the atrium. I need to shut down some underground training exercises. Then I'll look for a secret room.
On the island, and often is destroyed. Eren refuses to accept it. Instead, he vows to have to careful of the earth, destroying everything in the entire world and all life existing there except for Paradise Island. We also see that Eren's new Titan transformation has a very different look from the old one, and his face different as well. I am already working on a video about the potential power and abilities of Eren's new Titan form, so definitely stick around here at Anime Outdoor and be sure to look for that. But in the meantime, let's talk about the implications of what just happened and what Eren's current state of mind is.
Out for the count.
If we take Eren at his word and assume that he does plan to destroy the entire world in order to protect Paradise, this makes Eren look like a monster willing to kill millions and millions of people. But we have to consider this in terms of radical self-defense. What I mean by this is that Eren is primarily interested in self-defense and defending his people and his homeland from imminent attack. From Eren's perspective, he was forced out of his home, he lost his mother before his very eyes, and he had his whole life destroyed by Marleyan, who launched the mission to infiltrate Wall Maria in the first place. At a very young and impressionable age, Eren lost his mother, eventually his father, his home, his freedom, and over the course of his life he would lose many more friends and comrades, all because of the Marleyans, who he himself did nothing wrong. I mentioned this in previous videos, and I apologize if I sound repetitive to those of you who have been following the channel for a while. But I myself was a refugee during the civil war in the former Yugoslavia. When I was a child, just about 2 or 3 years old, my family and I were refugees after war broke out in one part of the country. We moved to another, and war broke out there too, and so we were refugees again, losing our homes and everything else in the process. We also lost friends and some more distant family members in the war, and we eventually immigrated to Canada, which is of course a first world country, but because of my childhood experiences as a refugee, I can definitely understand where Eren is coming from. Eren didn't start any war. The war came to him, and he lost everything because of it through no fault of his own. After spending his whole life trying to do the right thing, sacrificing his life to protect innocent people from the Titans, and trying to make the world a better place, he realizes that the enemies who did all of this to him in the first place have no interest in peace. They intend to continue attacking Paradise in the future until every single person on the island is dead. When Eren and the scouts tried to show the people on the continent that they wanted peace, that they wanted to negotiate a peaceful solution, they were vilified yet again, and all they heard was further calls for their destruction and annihilation. Even though I think killing millions of innocent people isn't the right decision, since it just makes you as bad as the people who ruined your life, I can imagine how Eren must be feeling. Under these circumstances, he appears to have only 2 choices. Either just lie down and let the same enemies who ruined your life care about, along with the entire population of your homeland, or you kill the enemy before he has a chance to kill you. In my video about the ruthless philosophy of Eren Yeager, I did a deep dive into Eren's philosophy and compared it to the ideas of 16th century Italian philosopher Niccolò Machiavelli. I won't get into too much of that again if you want to check that out. But in short, Eren now finds himself in a situation where either he does nothing and horrible things will happen to everyone he loves and cares about, or he takes concrete action to protect the people he cares about, but the only way to protect them is to do horrible things to other people. The question then becomes, which is more immoral? Is it sitting back and doing nothing while your entire homeland is destroyed, or doing immoral things to others but doing it in order to protect the ones you love? If Eren really does plan to destroy the whole world except for Paradise, he might be thinking that he has no other way to protect the people he cares about and the only home he's ever known.
She didn't seem that coming.
Your teacher's talking about this comet.
Yeah. Look, the sky's on fire.
What's going on with this? The comet may now be a planet killer. They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
I'm gonna get my family to safety. Greenland with the PG-13.
Another
You
one
might be
bites the
thinking,
dust.
hey, these other guys started it. We tried to make peace and they keep attacking us. They were warned about the rumbling by Carl Fritz and they still keep attacking us. So now let's give them what they deserve. This would make sense in terms of the Marleyan army, but unfortunately, any plan to destroy Marley will involve the destruction of many innocent people who are non-combatants and who have no say in what the Marleyan military does. It is just so ironic that Eren went from the kid who wanted to kill all the Titans in order to save humanity, to the man who now wants to use the Titans to destroy all of humanity except for the people on Paradise. If this truly is what Eren plans to do, and I say if because it's not for sure yet, then it is a real Ragnarok ending. It is an apocalypse brought about by Eren that will annihilate the world as we know it. Only Paradise will remain as a sort of Garden of Eden, a place from which humanity and civilization can start anew after the rumbling destroys everything else. If you want to know more about the connection between what is happening right now with Eren and Ragnarok from Norse mythology, check out my previous Attack on Titan video. In that video, I talked about several possible scenarios for what Eren might be planning to do next, including this possibility of destroying the entire world. But in that video, I also talked about other possibilities, including the Lelouch scenario. According to this scenario, Eren may be lying about his intentions to destroy the entire world in order to build himself up as this massive villain and a global threat to every nation and every person. Then the entire world can unite in their hatred for Eren, and when Eren is finally defeated, the world can live in peace, including the Eldians. But I mentioned in that video that this would be a bit naive, since the hatred for Eldians, and especially the Eldians of Paradise, seems to run so deep throughout the world. I find it hard to believe that the threat of Eren will permanently unite everyone. And I fear that if Eren was defeated, as soon as the threat is gone, the rest of the Eldian people would again become targets. After all, who says that the next Eren isn't hiding among the Eldians? The only way to stop another Eren from becoming a threat to the world will be to eliminate all the Eldians. Also, to be honest, I kind of don't want this to be the endgame of Attack on Titan because I don't want this series to end exactly like Code Geass. Code Geass is well known for that great ending, and I want Attack on Titan to do something uniquely its own.
Okay.
But that is just my personal opinion. Finally, I have to say that all of this could be just some
interview with Fisk where he said he loved art with a
may be
purpose.
pretending to want to destroy the whole world while really intending to only destroy a part of it as a warning, and then using the power of the Titans to keep the rest of the world in check while the people of Paradise catch up to the other nations with technology. And of course, once they catch up to their technology, they will be able to defend themselves from attack in the future with or without Titan power. This is the strategy that I believe Armin wants Eren to use. And he thought that Eren should have released only a small segment of the Wall of Titans so that they could destroy the army which was gathering to attack Paradise. And by doing this, they could send a strong message to the rest of the world rather than destroying
Lots of mob bosses have secret exits like
taking
this.
all of this in, I personally find it hard to
when the
believe
other
that
Spider-Man
Eren
came
would
from.
really decide
You
to
should have
kill
built a
everyone in
faster
the world
elevator.
who was not
Maybe he would have gotten away.
Let's not start giving the
scenario
supervillains ideas.
is still likely, but you never know with Hajime Isaya. I also think that now that Eren sent a direct message to every subject who cares that he is going to destroy the whole world aside from Paradise, we are finally about to see Annie emerge from her crystal, maybe even in the very next chapter. After all, she did everything she could.
You can't hack it, you can get out. The underground doesn't have time for weak links.
You hearing this? New Form is making the underground sick too.
They're so callous about it.
Do you love your cat?
You moved the new
Do
form?
you really love your cat?
The lab uptown.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Animax before
Genki, they moved the New Form.
We're not sure if the canister's safe. It was hot, buzzing, like it's unstable.
It's that new Spider-Man. His powers messed with the structure. Tell everyone not to touch it.
They're hideouts. New Form's gotta be in one of them.
I need a clearer picture. Then I can narrow it down.
We don't know enough about this stuff. What it is, where it came from.
My brother created Nuform. Chief Chemist. And Roxxon killed him.
And if you happen to be new to Anime Outlaw, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications.
I won't stop until Roxxon's gone. Are you with me?
You know we are.
Good. I need power. Generators, car batteries, whatever you can find. Bring them to the theater.
Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Links in the description. Finally, this video will of course contain Attack on Titan spoilers. We're talking about the most important events in the story, so police option has been ordered. 125 starting off with a very clear message. The rumbling that was initiated by Eren created a lot of collateral damage. The Wall Titans didn't just quietly emerge and begin their mission.
Is that a new move? Man, I don't even know what I did, but it worked.
Hey, I'm gonna research the map you found. See what dots I can.
Cool. I'm gonna keep shocking guys.
There among the soldiers trying to help them. I'll be honest and say that I kind of forgot that Kid was still around, but good for her for still being alive and but the aftermath. Some people are outraged that Eren activated the wrong and killed so many people as a result of damage. Others consider the loss of in order to protect everyone else on the island from total annihilation. The situation is dire. Factions are fighting amongst themselves, so people are charged with one back and bringing the new recruits into the street.
I can finally check fighting the mob balls off my bucket list.
The focus on collateral damage was one of the important aspects of the Attack on Titan story and something that separates Attack on Titan from many other series. When Eren first initiated rumbling, he considered that this would cause widespread collateral damage and take out a
I cleaned up that photo you took of the
I was
map.
focused on the bigger
Looks
picture.
like the underground are squatting in old Fisk construction sites.
The need to protect Eren from the enemy. The whole idea behind the rumbling was that Eren wanted to protect the people of Paradise against cruel and persistent attacks by foreign invaders. Eren and his comrades had tried everything to make peace and avoid future conflict, but conflict kept knocking on their door whether they liked it or not. With that in mind, it is possible to understand how Eren might have come to the conclusion that the only way to protect his friends and everyone he cares about is to initiate the rumbling. But war always has unintended consequences and collateral.
What about a theater? Finn mentioned
War is
one.
no joke. War cannot be perfectly
A
planned
theater,
or
huh?
controlled.
That's
In any war, the biggest
Don't say
losers
Yankee.
are always
Dramatic.
civilians who get caught up
You
in the
said
middle.
it.
That'd be the Gem Theater.
This is why
Sounds like that's where she hit the new form. So that's my next stop.
You're headed to the theater, I'm all in. We're gonna check out those
focuses on the main characters.
underground hideouts first. I know someone who can help.
Cool. I'll add the hideouts to my to-do list. I'll hit you up when I get to the theater.
Mom!
We don't usually spend any time thinking about the effects that such experiences
Mom!
transformations would have
Come look at my new suit!
civilians who have nothing to do with the main plot. But Attack on Titan does
And I'm gonna get another one.
That looks cool. It's like Captain America meets Spider-Man.
Hold on, you ready for the new one?
reaction has consequences. And even
You're
if you
gonna
do
love
something
this
with the
one.
noblest of intentions, your actions can still cause destruction and suffering.
It's Into the Spider-Verse.
Or whatever else needs to.
Protect everyone that he cares about on the island. But even though his goal was a noble one from the perspective of the islanders, innocent people still suffered and died, because you can't just destroy 3 gigantic walls without having tons and tons of rubble raining down on all the people and property below. Back in the headquarters, Hitch notices a trail of some sort of liquid substance on the floor. She follows the trail into what looks like a library, where she comes face to face with none other than Annie Leonhardt. The recently uncrystallized Annie grabs him from behind and threatens to kill her if she makes a sound. However, Hitch manages to overturn the situation, flipping Annie down and sending her to the ground. Annie is spending over 4 years inside the crystal. I'm sure she will recover eventually, but at this point, she is apparently as strong as a woman. However, even though she is Annie may still be capable of transforming into a female type. Hitch is suspicious about whether Annie even has the energy to transform at this point in time, but in the end,
this was our Everest back in the day. We were so pumped when we fought. We always wonder what stuff like Thor's hammer was made of.
City, as Hitch is preparing the horses, Annie reveals that she was unconscious, or at least semi-conscious, during the time that she was sealed away inside the crystal. She compares it to having a big dream, but she doesn't call Hitch harder.
You all remember Wilson Fisk, don't you? The so-called kingpin of crime? I hope he's getting 5-star treatment in his cell, which is nicer than Jared's apartment, while his shark lawyers appeal his conviction. But it seems there may be some justice in the world after all, because a new Daily Bugle expert.
Close work site, kid. Get out of here.
We have to sneak around those workers to grab that capsule.
And she asks Annie how she could have done what she did in her own technique. When the female
you see that? Freaking thing just disappeared like that.
God.
Also a ton of collateral damage.
Hey man, I don't think I ever told you about the time capsules being fitted around the city. Anyway, we just found them all.
But
it really threw me for a loop.
Someone who grew up in Marley, she was taught to see the world in a completely different way from Hitch. As she trained to become a warrior, Annie, just like Reiner and Gabby and all the other warriors, were actively encouraged to kill aliens on the island. They were taught to see all the islanders not as fellow
Were they foreshadowing your present situation?
For the sake of saving the world. According to this propaganda, the islanders were...
It just reminded me how simple we thought the world was.
And for this reason, killing
I was jealous of how planned out she had her life. First she solved global hunger, then world hunger, next curing cancer, and before she retired, communicate with aliens.
I don't think any plan you had would have included you getting hit by a genetically engineered spider.
Yeah, guess things are different now for the both of us.
Islanders, we sympathize with them and we see the Marlans as evil. And I would definitely argue that what the Marlans are doing is objectively evil, but it's very difficult to know that you yourself are doing something evil if you've been taught for your entire life that the evil thing you are doing is actually good. Think of it as being part of a cult. For outsiders, it's hard to imagine why anyone would allow themselves to be manipulated by
I feel like the underground's hiding something here.
Inside the cult who have been brainwashed, manipulated, they eventually get to a point where they don't know right from wrong. In such an environment, it is easy to manipulate people into doing good things because they genuinely don't know any better. They've been brainwashed. And I would definitely compare to our Land Warrior program to a cult. In some ways, the warriors are victims just as much as they are villains. They are recruited at a very young age while they are still just impressionable children. They are lied to and manipulated constantly. Their entire families are held hostage to the military. And all of these factors together contribute to their life choices. Some of the things they've done are certainly inexcusable, but it's hard to just label them as villains without considering the specific context in which they did what they did. We then finally get more of the backstory, and we learn a little more information about Annie's relationship with her father. It turns out that Annie was abandoned by her mother, maybe after a blood test determined that her mother's mother was secretly It's interesting because it suggests that the mother did not know that the lover was Elvis before the day moved forward. So it's possible that the lover was able to hide his identity through some falsified blood test.
How you like that,
how
kid?
Aaron Cooper did. Although if you're thinking it's Aaron Cooper, might be Annie Cooper, the timeline doesn't add up. Unless Annie lied about her age, she would have been born several years after Aaron Cooper was born. But Annie was adopted by an elderly man who apparently came from abroad. At first, Annie's adopted father's only goal was to train Annie to be a family warrior. His plan was to benefit from the honorary Marleyan citizenship and the other perks that he would receive if his daughter succeeded in joining the warrior program. Eventually, Annie became as strong as her adoptive father wanted her to be. She was able to overpower him despite the fact that she was a little girl and he was an adult man. Annie succeeded in joining the warrior program, but before she departed for the mission on Paradise Island, Annie's father knelt before her and apologized for all the suffering he had put her through with his training. He had come to view Annie as more than just an opportunity to lead a better life. He came to view her as his own daughter. He told her to forget everything. Forget the honorary Marleyan status, the title of warrior, and everything else. The only thing that should matter to her now was surviving and coming home safe. Annie took this advice to heart. She was never ideologically motivated or brainwashed by the Marleyan like, say, Reiner was. She knew that she had a father waiting for her at home, and she just wanted to come back to him one day, even if that meant doing terrible things. She recognizes that she committed horrible sins in the past,
Howard.
but she says that she'd do it again if it means getting back home to her father.
Hey, Howard.
This is an
I'm the other
important
Spider-Man.
point that Annie
Pleasure to meet you.
Our actions
Thanks
in
for
life
the help.
are a matter of perspective.
I've got 3 birds
It all
missing.
depends on how we
Worried
frame
about 'em in
our
this cold.
actions and our
I can track them.
experiences. Annie
Do you
lived
have
a
anything
hard
that,
life. She was
belonged to
abandoned
them?
by her parents. She was oppressed
Featherswood?
constantly, and the only person who ever showed her
Perfect.
any affection was her adoptive father. So she wasn't really worried about the rest
Got
of
it.
the world.
I'll be
She
back.
wasn't thinking about the well-being of some random strangers that she was
Oh, hey, you scanned one of Howard's pigeons.
her.
Howard
She
Protocol
decided that
now
the only
active.
thing that matters was
Howard
surviving
Protocol?
and coming home
Welcome
to her
to
father,
Pigeon Facts,
and she would do whatever
your source
it takes
for daily
to
fun
accomplish
facts
this
about
goal.
pigeons.
The safety and
Oh,
well-being
no.
of random strangers
Unsubscribe.
on the island
You have
was
opted
not her
in.
concern, especially after
Second
she was
coup?
told that they were all
Someone steal
deaf.
Howard pigeon trails
Having
go in
said
3
that,
directions.
It is clear that Annie doesn't
Should check 'em
regret
out.
her actions, and that once she saw that the people on the island were evil, she didn't want to harm them. This is most evident by her reaction to the death of Marco. So her perspective shifted
Active crime
over
scene.
time.
Looks like
But
a
it
break.
isn't
Hey,
hard to
officers.
understand how Annie
What's the
must have
situation?
felt at the
Can I help?
beginning when she
Tenants
first
and bugle
arrived
report.
on the island.
Place was tossed
Back in
upside
the
down.
Barrio
Nothing's been
internment
stolen.
zone, Yeldi is
Whatever they
there
were
trying
looking
to
for
alert the
wasn't
Marleyan
here.
guards of Aaron's
Let me look
ominous
into it.
telepathic message.
Maybe I'll have more luck. Oh, gotta run. Swing, you know. These birds are fast. What do they eat? Coffee? Sugar? Jet fuel?
Pigeon Fact 1, incoming.
How do I turn this off?
Did you know? Scientist Nikola Tesla nursed injured...
Gotcha. Hey, Howard. Caught a bird. She's pretty feisty.
I bet it's Piggy. Lots of pit. She can find her way back, Spider-Man. Just point her in my direction.
Will do. All right. Should head back to the coop. Track the other birds.
Tell Shadis to escape from the Icarus Fortunately, Shadis is but Shadis explains that he doesn't intend to run, and he tells the recruits to stop people the Icarus. Most of the population is on their side, and they will definitely need control of the zoo. So opposing them would be like suicide for the recruits. Meanwhile, Marvin and Mika start speaking about potentially stopping Marvin is worried that even if
Another pigeon. Who's got enough? No, Birdie!
Pigeon Fact 2, a snitch.
There! Hold still! Okay. Checking the notes. Change of plans. We're moving now. Hey, Howard. Whatever they're using your pigeons to plan, they want to go ASAP.
They're looking for a fast communication system. I could think of easier ways.
You've got that right. Gonna keep digging into this. I'll be in touch. One more. This got a lot more complicated than I expected.
Thanks to Eren's action, and they have to make the best of what they have left. Mikasa isn't sure what to do, and she asks Armin what they're going to do about Eren. But Armin tells her that he doesn't know and that she needs to think for herself. Right now, they are in a very difficult position. Eren is out there destroying the walls and the world. Hanji and Levi might
be the pigeon thieves.
Talking through. Hey, how'd you find us? You can't hack our cell phones. We're using birds to communicate. We robbed the guy to get the birds, genius.
The current situation on the island is complete chaos because the government chain of military command has broken down, and no one's pushing, not even Astoria. The situation is critical, and they simply don't have time to think about Eren right now.
Tomorrow night,
After all,
Ruth,
Eren
be
is
there.
a massive Titan monster, and he is controlling millions of wall Titans. There isn't much that they can do about Eren now, even if they wanted to, so they have to focus
stop!
on what they can do.
Pigeon
And
Factory.
that is preserving some semblance
Not
of
gonna lie.
order here.
Kinda enjoying these.
Armin then
Peter
starts
Parker did
complaining
not
about
like
Irwin
pigeons
just would save
until he met
them.
Howard.
But
Sometimes
come on,
you don't
get
realize
over
how
it,
special
man.
something
We're out
is
here
until
telling
you see
Mikasa
it
that
in the eyes
you don't have time to think about Eren, and
Got him.
yet, like the next
Howard,
breath, are talking
got all your
about how
birds.
Irwin should
The
save
bad news is, the gang
What
is
it is,
using them to
Armin,
plan a series of break-ins.
Let's get to work.
Timmy, you got some good
Armin
news, too.
Yep, I know where the gang's gonna be. The Bugle. Gonna take him out and keep your pigeons safe.
She heads out on horseback with Armin in order to intercept Falcon.
Time to save the Daily Bugle from a break-in. MJ will be proud.
Dawn walked in on Flock, torturing some of the volunteers who came to the island
Man's
in
all
order to
here.
fight against Marley.
Pigeons
Flock
did their work.
claims to be a confidant of Eren, and he says that Eren told him his master plan 10 months ago. And apparently the plan was to use Zeke and then betray him in order to gain the power of the founding Titan. This definitely isn't total BS that Flock just came up with on the spot or something. Flock, being the genius level strategist that
Sucks
he
to be
is,
you.
tells the volunteers
I got
that their
feathers.
homelands are about to be
Not
destroyed
sound
and they
as
have
cool as
nothing
I
left
thought
to
it
live
would.
for. But hey, if they want to serve the Eldian Empire, then
Here's a creativity
can't
award for
imagine a
plan
worse
planning.
way to try to
You
motivate
guys
someone
win.
to help you.
Practicality? No, but
Their lives
definitely
and
creativity.
work in Marley. And Flock is like, oh, okay guys, so you and your country, and now I'm going to torture you. But hey, you know, join us and stuff. One of the volunteers that Flock was torturing speaks up against him, but Flock just shoots him and kills him. He then uses the dead man as an example for the other volunteers and tells them that there is no reason for anyone else to die as long as they obey the will of the glorious King Emperor Flock Forster, the proud owner of the most stylish bang. Mikasa shows up and she and Sean are like, this is when Flock sounds like some kind of crazy zealot, and he has taken it upon himself to cleanse the island of secrets while Eren cleanses the rest of the world. He seems to think that after he gets rid of everyone else, like on the island, while Eren gets rid of everyone off of it, then they will all fucking be free to live whichever way they want to live. I mean, I can understand how someone who grew up in that part of the world and served as a soldier for all those years. But I'm willing to bet that Eren doesn't give a damn about Flock, and he probably never even told him his plan. And let's face it, Eren isn't the only one. I bet that no one out there watching or listening to this right now, literally no one, gives a damn about Flock. And if you see that one guy in the comments saying Flock is best boy, I love his best genius hairstyle, and so on, you can be certain that they're just memeing. Nobody loves Flock. Nobody. Moving on, Mikasa asks the legendary King Emperor Flock where Hanji and Levi are, and he tells them that they were both killed by Zeke. Again, definitely 100% not total BS. Meanwhile, Falco is riding with Coney on horseback. Coney is telling Falco that he lost his memory, and 100% not total BS. Meanwhile, Falco is riding with Coney on horseback. Coney is telling Falco that he lost his memory, and Coney is just trying to...
If I can figure out what Finn's planning to do with the new form and take it from her, it'll be a good day. You're right, Genki. Underground are everywhere.
You might say they're overground?
Keep working on that one. Barrier's electrified. Ow! And not friendly.
Your suit says that was 300 kilojoules. How is that just ow?
Benefits of bioelectricity, I guess. Power can be supplied all locally.
Any sign of the power source?
Several. Bet these cables lead the way.
Electrified barrier is next level. Maybe they got nervous after someone infiltrated Fisk's tower.
Who do that? Blowing up the plaza? That's your plan? It's a terrible plan.
Stay away from that rig, Spider-Man!
Dale, trata.
Kill him if you have to! No one will miss him! He saw our plan! We have to take him out! Tinkerer's gonna stop!
Got him. Now we gotta drain that generator. All right, drained it. Feeling good. Now for the others.
We've got him! Yeah! The second spider's here!
Cool, chipping away.
You really blow them.
around. Soon be no... More generator. Should be one more.
That did it. Barrier's fresh out of power.
And primed for smashing.
That was the way to the main auditorium. Now it's blocked.
Oops. Maybe there's a staircase. Or an elevator. Like that elevator, if I can lift it.
Hey man, I'm thinking. What if you told Finn you're Spider-Man?
Yo, Finn. Not only did I lie about joining your club, but I'm also the guy trying to stop you.
Okay, yeah. We can work on the delivery.
Giant armored silo looks promising.
Really feeling like my gaming rig is underpowered right now.
Yeah. Finn's going full supervillain layer here. Are you seeing this giant armored container thing?
Totally not suspicious. You think the new form's in there?
I got a hunch, yeah. Container's got cables running away from it. No wonder. Drywall's falling apart. That's one. Need to power the others. So why do you think I should tell Finn I'm a Spider-Man? Don't you think she might react badly?
Let's make a pros and cons list. Pro. She's your best friend. Besides me.
Con, she's a tinkerer.
Pro. Talking to her is easier than sneaking around behind her back.
Con, the other Spider-Man was super clear. Don't tell anyone who you are.
You told me. Maybe if she knows it's you she's fighting, she'll rethink the whole tinkerer thing.
Maybe you're right. All right, that's two. Hope this is a good idea.
What's the worst that can happen?
Says the guy 30 blocks away. 3 down. 1 to go. Nice. Clear line of sight to the generator. That sounds promising. Gotta check the supercomputer. Alright, what are you up to, Finn? Finn's pumping energy into the new unstable like my Venom did.
Which exploded the bridge. So, what? Does she want to blow up the theater?
Not the theater. Roxxon Plaza.
Whoa, what? That's... how could she...
It's not open yet, so there'll be no casualties. But I can't let her do this. I'm taking the new form. Come on! Crap!
Spread out. He's here somewhere.
I need to get the new form. After I deal with her glow stick army.
Just to put it out there, what if Finn's right, and this is the best way to beat Roxxon?
Finn's not just talking about throwing a rock through a window. She wants to blow up a building on my block. If any part of her plan goes wrong, people will get hurt. I can't let her take that chance.
You're right. Let's get that new form out of here.
What's over there? Hello? What's scared of Marcia? I'm scared of Roxxon.
You're done.
Something's over there. What's over there? Hello?
Gotta let people see your strength.
Guys, look out! Spider-Man's here!
Someone's taking us out. Start a search.
I need to... Get over here!
Been looking forward to killing you, Spidey.
Yo, look out! Spider-Man's here! I like your new place. Is there a Phantom anywhere?
Who told him we were here?
Even Spider-Man's not ready for this.
Venom tears it apart!
Good! Keep doing that!
Wait! We all know it! Get away from the ring! You don't stand a chance!
That one felt good!
We're gonna tear you apart!
Hey, you here?
Okay, now for the new form. Okay, see? No!
Can't let you take that.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Seriously?
I just want to talk! Fist! Tinkerer! Stop!
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki! Ran into Finn!
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form! I'm chasing her across Manhattan!
Oh, crap.
I just want to talk! Finn! Tinkerer! Stop!
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki! Ran into Finn!
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form! I'm chasing her across Manhattan!
Crap. Okay. How are you gonna stop her?
Step 1, catch her. Step 2, I'll get back to you. Oh, move.
Back off! This is between me and Roxxon!
How about we use our words? How about you stop being so flingy? Or is she not tired yet? It is not going well.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her. Tinkerer, I gotta tell you something. Slow down.
Do you think I'm stupid?
You wanna hear this. I promise.
Get off, Spider-Man!
Oh crap! Not good! Hope the ship's okay?
I said, step off!
Why did she invent death wheels?
Give me one good reason not to end you.
My mom would be very upset.
Miles?
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
That could have gone better. I think she cracked a rib. Or 3.
Hey, how'd it go with Finn?
Not great. You still at my place?
I'm actually at home. My parents get back next clean. But I can come back.
Nah, it's okay. I'll call you later. Now what? Hey, Uncle Aaron. I need some advice.
About what exactly?
Just everything. Are you free?
I can... what I'm doing. Call you in a few.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon. No idea where Finn is, or the new form. Guess I should kill some time till Uncle Aaron's free.
Remember when I said I knew someone who's looking into the underground? She's on the line.
Hi, Spider-Man? I'm Danica Hart. I'm planning a podcast series on the underground, and your tech guy said you needed help with them.
Oh, wow! I'm a, big fan! I'm actually at one of their hideouts right now. Any advice?
You're a fan? Wow. Okay, sorry. Their hideouts are radio dead zones, so police can't coordinate it. If you disable the jammers, I can alert the police and get them shut down.
I'm on it. Thanks for the help, Danica. More! We need more people! Why is there always more of them than there are of me?
Hey, Spider-Man. I ran a custom search of this address with some underground specific theories. This used to be a tombstone.
Whoa! What's the history there?
The underground and Tombstone crew did a few jobs together. Robberies, hits, carjackings. Falling out when a member killed one of Tombstone's guys. The underground were outgunned.
Until the Tinkerer came along.
Yeah. By then, Tombstone was in prison, so they were able to sweep in here, no problem.
I'm gonna make you pay for that! Everything you've got!
So, this may be off topic, but do you have like a sound guy to write your intro music?
I've dated a guy for like half a minute, and he was nice enough to write my stinger before we...
Oh! If you ever need someone who mixes beats, I know that.
Rap beats, mixing. I am totally tone deaf.
You're done!
You ain't stop us!
Won't take much to end you! You were never strong enough!
Guys, pay attention! Spider-Man's around!
What was that? Everyone look out! Someone's taking us out!
Give up now or you'll regret it! We're not scared of you, Spider-Man! Looks like someone found us! Get out here and fight!
I've got no problem hurting you, Spider-Man!
That'll leave a mark.
Huh? Someone there?
Right there.
Need someone watching my
done.
back!
I've got it.
Why are there always more of them than there are of me?
Hey, Spider-Man. I ran a custom search of this address with some underground-specific queries. This used to be a Tombstone hideout.
Whoa. What's the history there?
The underground and Tombstone crew did a few jobs together. Robberies, hits, carjackings. There was a falling out when a member killed one of Tombstone's guys. The underground were outgunned.
Until the Tinkerer came along.
Yeah, and by then Tombstone was in prison, so they were able to sweep in here, no problem.
easier than I thought. Your lucky day. Sorry. So this may be off topic, but do you have like a sound guy to write your intro music?
I dated a guy for like half a minute, and he was nice enough to write my stinger before we broke up.
Oh, if you ever need someone who mixes beats, I know a guy.
That would be amazing, because I am totally tone deaf.
On it.
Hello?
I got you. Checking now. Gotta be quicker than that.
Monique, how's it look? Rose not responding. Someone check on her. I got it. Headed over.
You don't stand a chance against us, Spider! What's the matter, Spidey? Scared? The hell is that? Heard something. Over there. Look around in my way, man.
Take 5.
Someone come help me! You know you're about to die, Spidey.
Not for the count.
Hey, Evan, you still on patrol? Something's not right. Someone check on Evan.
You don't stand a chance! Done! Everything you've got!
Try that again. There. Now to find the jammer. I should be able to track the wires with my suit. There's the jammer. Did those mannequins move? Whoa!
This place is ours! You're not taking it from us!
You never want to see another mannequin. Hey, hideout should be back on the grid.
Okay, tipping off the cops. Cool. I'm gonna chase the Tombstone Underground Partnership lead for my series.
I should head out before the cops get here and cover everything in crime tape.
Hey, nephew. Meet me at the docks in Hell's Kitchen.
I'll be there. What am I gonna do about Finn? Try talking to her again? I could meet her somewhere. The Science Center or Trinity Church? No. She knows I lied to her now. She won't want to see me. Grave dust. Makes your skin nearly invulnerable. Pete ended up creating a counter drug to stop
me
it.
if you've heard this before.
Hope the underground
Spider-Man
aren't getting
chases
into
villain
this.
through city. Millions of dollars of property damage followed. We're still tallying up the damage from Rhino's rampage. Then the bridge disaster. And now it seems that Junior Fisk decided to go for the hat trick with his new frenemy, the Tinker. I say those two should get a room, preferably a prison cell, and hash out their differences in private, somewhere very, very far from New York. And I don't just mean Jersey. I'm talking Oregon or even Alaska. Maybe I could have one peaceful night at home watching the Great Wakandan Cook-Off without getting interrupted by my fire escape being torn off the side of my building. Darn it, that reminds me. Jared, did you set my DVR?